Mastering indirect requests. I could use some help. Hello, language learners. Welcome back to our series on conversational English. Today, we're going to focus on indirect requests and offers, particularly using the phrase, I could use some help. We will practice this with some fill-in-the-blank sentences. So, let's dive right in. Before we start with our practice exercises, let's take a moment to understand the phrase, I could use some help. This phrase is a polite and indirect way to ask for assistance. Instead of directly saying, help me, you are implying that you would benefit from someone's help. Here's a simple example. If you're carrying a heavy bag and struggling, you could say, I could use some help with this bag. Now, let's move on to our practice exercises. I'll provide a sentence with a blank, and your task is to fill in the blank with an appropriate word or phrase, making use of, I could use some help. 1. I could use some help, blank, example answer. Doing the dishes. 2. I could use some help with, blank, example answer. My homework. 3. I could use some help, blank, example answer. Moving these boxes. 4. I could use some help in, blank, example answer. Preparing dinner. 5. I could use some help, blank, example answer. Painting the house. Remember, the goal is to make a polite, indirect request for help. Your answers may vary, as there can be multiple correct answers. Let's review some potential answers. 1. I could use some help doing the dishes. You're asking for help to wash the dishes. 2. I could use some help with my homework. You're asking for help to complete your homework. 3. I could use some help moving these boxes. You're asking for help to move some boxes. 4. I could use some help in preparing dinner. You're asking for help to cook dinner. 5. I could use some help painting the house. You're asking for help to paint the house. These phrases allow us to ask for help without sounding demanding or rude. And that brings us to the end of this video. Remember, I could use some help is an excellent tool in your conversational English toolkit for making polite, indirect requests. Try using it the next time you need a hand. Practice makes perfect. Thanks for tuning in, and see you in the next video. Happy learning!